I know it's early in the morning, let everybody come in, let everybody come in. First of all, peace to the 5% nation of guys and earth. Salaam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, all the true living Muslims out there, you know what I'm saying? This is King of New Jersey. This is Btbtv, we bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. It's 3:30 in the morning, 3:29 in the morning, but I got up, man, to use the bathroom, man. And something hit me. Real talk, something hit me. Most of us as men, whether we rich or we poor, we want to know who our kids are. And let's be real, the reason for that is because if you got outside kids out there and you got other kids, and your grown kids have babies, and them outside kids have babies, they're liable to meet some way one day. And they can meet in weird circumstances. You could be in a club, sipping on a yak, and be like, damn, that's a bad bro right there. Let me holler at her real quick. Now you holler at her not knowing that that's your sister or that's your first cousin because you got kids now and we travel the line. As you get older, you travel the line. And they start dating, going out, um, sexing or fornicating, however you want to say it, and boom, you got a mentally challenged son or daughter. Yeah, I'm not wrong, I didn't know. I just met at a club or a restaurant or Walmart or Sam's Club, whatever. And y'all was attracted to each other, but y'all didn't know where that energy was coming from. That could have been a familiar bond, family bond, you know what I'm saying? That y'all took for mistake as a sexual or mental or physical bond, you know? Or Ramir Shadowforth, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's alleged son. His mother would take Jay-Z to court since he was like 9 or 10 years old. 9 or 10 years old. And he's 30, what, he's 32 now, 33? Somewhere around there. He's young. He's young. He's a young man. But what I want to say is this, man. If y'all have any kids out there that y'all not for sure is your kids, go ahead and take a paternity test. You know what I mean? Do that so you can free your conscience. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, I know she was 15 when you sleep on her, and she didn't tell you her age. That part right there, you're not at fault about. What you are at fault about, though, is not taking that test to prove this young man wrong so you can move on with your life, with your family, and your kids. However, though, he's not the only one that she was denying. Remember, you had a alleged daughter at Cambridge, Maryland. A alleged daughter at Cambridge, Maryland. That once you bought her a house and gave her what they call that shit, allowance. That's for these kids used to get like a little $5 allowance every week, $10 allowance while I was younger. You know what I'm saying? You gave her allowance to shut up. And shout out to her. She's good people, man. She's supposed to be on my show a couple of times, but After that, after she got her little bag, what allegedly, you know what I mean? She didn't want to bite the hand that fed her, and I understand that. However, though, that's not the only one you had. Remember? What about the other son whose mother died by mysterious ways? What about the daughter that you had in what was that shit? What was that? The Islands. Yeah. Remain just the only one. Jay-Z trying to hide his DNA, that's why he don't want to take no tests. He rather pay them out. And to be honest, he tried to pay Ramir and them off too. Ramir said, I don't want the money. I just want to know you're my father and not so I can move on my life. And he has every right to know that. Let me tell you something. I was dating a chick off and on for like 5 years. We dating off for 5 years. We came from the same county, New Jersey, and everything. Come to find out, her grandfather and my grandfather was brothers. We never knew this. So we found out we was on some family shit. But it was too late already. You know what I'm saying? We are already been messing around and things of that nature. It's not about you and your money. It's about your kids, your grandkids, your great grandkids not getting together on no physical aspect. We're not Sicilians. We're not white people. We're not none of that. We don't. Black people don't believe it in inbreeding, and that's the problem now. Jameer got kids. What if his kids and your kids meet on some humbug shit? You never know what his kids will be. His kids can become famous, and they meet your kids. They're around the same age. The twins are around the same age as Jameer kids. Oh, oh, even worse. What if they meet your alleged daughter from Cambridge, Maryland kids, and they start dealing? New York, Jersey, Philly, and Maryland is only hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. It can happen. That's all I want everybody to know before y'all start judging this young man that he want to know because he want to know who his father is. Think about it. Be real about it. You can date a cousin or a sibling. Well, I know it's your sibling because your father was a Rolling Stone. That's all I'm saying. And I think as a man, Jay Z, fuck as a man, Jay Z's supposed to have knowledge of self. When you got knowledge of self, you want to know who your kids are. Baby Grizz, salute, man. I see you, bruh. You want to know who your kids are, period. Because you don't want no missteps in your life. You don't want your kids meeting in no club. That's real. You don't want your kids meeting in no club. You know what I'm saying? They listen to that old school music in the club and shit. When it's you know how the DJ say, "Oh yo, it's slow jams, yo. Everybody grab a partner." You know what I'm saying? We about to bring back old school, and they put on some Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. And they grind in the club. They off that yacht, and he says, "Yo, ma, what you doing? Let's go have breakfast." And she said, okay, I'm down with that. You know what breakfast leads to, right? We leave the club 3, 4 in the morning, right? It leads to breakfast, then the hotel, then lunch. Now, while all that's taking place, you're not noticing your sibling or your first cousin, none of that. Power call one, salute, bro. I see you, man. You're not know if that's your sibling or anything. You're just having fun, sowing your royal oats, and enjoying your life. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not about you, Jay Z. It's about your offsprings. It's about your bloodline. It's about how dilute your bloodline could become if they don't know who each other are. So you wear that seven on your neck, right? That seven is universal flag. However, you don't want to know if that's your son for sure. You could take the paternity test and you can have the results hidden from the public. Just you and your son to know. What about the paternity test that Ramel and your daughter from Cambridge, your alleged daughter from Cambridge, took together, and the results never came back from there? And what you do? You bought her a house, you chastised her, and you know what I'm saying? And you said, yo, don't mess with him, yo. I don't care if that's my son or not. If you want to keep getting his money, leave him alone. That's some whole nigga shit. That's all I'm saying. That's some whole nigga shit. But yo, what y'all think? Do y'all think that Jay Z take the paternity test? Put it in the comments, yo. Or do y'all think he should ignore it and let the judge, just the federal judge, if he ignore it, the federal judge is already gonna place that Jay Z's the father. If you don't step up to take that paternity test, they automatically gonna put it out there. And you know what's gonna happen? Since Roman's mother was 15 when Jay Z was laying up with her, no matter if she lied or not, that's statutory. That's statutory R. And you know what? Jay Z gonna be milked for his money anyway, and he might be in jail. Because statutory R, there's no statute of limitations in New York, New Jersey, or Philly. What they changed it? Did they change it? What's this? There's no statute of limitations no more. What's it, 25, 30 years now? After that Bill Cosby situation? Come on, let's keep it real, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all share, subscribe button, man. And y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all think Jay Z should take that paternity test to clear his name, or either just to find out if that's his son or not? Yo, this is the King of New Jersey. This is BTBT, we bully the bullies. Yo, I got mad love for all my subscribers, man. Y'all not my fans. Y'all my family, man. Let's keep it real, man. King of New Jersey, I'm out.